Good morning. Good morning. I'll give y'all some time because I know it's hecka early in the morning and some of you are just getting the alert. Some people are just getting up from work and some people are just getting in. I know some people just getting in because my ring camera went off about like 3 o'clock in the morning. I caught somebody whole stroll this morning, right? It's funny because I'm like the one that be in the house like early, so people don't even know when I be in the house. So I be seeing everything, and I be hearing everything too. I don't know why they be saying all this stuff so close to my window. I think they be doing it on purpose. But yeah, I woke up this morning because my ring camera went off, and I seen what I seen. I was like, ooh, interesting. But either way, so it prompted me to get up and start writing because I had to get up anyway but last night I was gonna get back on here last night, but I had to do Alex hair, and that's a lot of hair. That is a lot of hair. So I did his hair last night, and we both was like, "All right, deuces." He went his way, and I went my way. But I don't know. This morning it was like I seen this real cute picture of Nicki Minaj, and then I seen like this really cute other picture of Lil Kim, right? And it reminded me when I used to visit Brooklyn when I was younger and how I felt when I first went to Brooklyn. And it felt like everybody who looked at me, it seemed like they was snatching pieces of me every time their eyes was looking at me. And it was like a real weird, scary feeling. And like I always knew I was different from even in elementary, like even before elementary, like I can remember like kindergarten, like as things get clearer for me, like I can remember certain things and I remember them very vividly. And I think at some point I was going to be a rapper. I know I was always a singer and a dancer and a little bit of everything else, but maybe I was supposed to be a rapper. I don't know. Because, why did my dad give me swag? Like, it didn't, then he used to always stop everywhere and talk like, remember, shop, stop and save. Yeah, that part. Like, yeah, I used to be on it. And then I remember, this is not political, sir. Get out of here with that. Anyway, like I was saying, because this is my page. If you want to do all that, make your page and you do all that. Either way, I'm here because we as rappers, sir, we as rappers 4:52 this morning. Okay, we is not doing all that. This is for me to and my little Cardi cards later on. But right now, we is rapping, sir. Okay, I'm still holy and spiritual. Right now, we trapping. Okay, so let me stop. So with that being said, hello. Yeah, so I'm gonna get my messy on this morning. Ooh, and I wrote these lyrics. These lyrics. Oh my gosh. Like, oh, then I seen Young M.A. this morning too. She got a nice hot beat, and that even it was like, all right, bet. I'm a girly girl, but I'm a thug sometimes. Like, sometimes. Let me stop. All right, so I know, right? This goes a little hard in the paint, okay? All right, this goes a little hard in the paint. Let me tell you this. Since young, my name ring like a tattoo. I ain't never need none of you trap dudes. You running up on me with cat boo, I will slap you. Picture this. These bitches be checking my neck and my wrist. You should be happy that I just exist. Ho, just go fix that shit on your lip. You're not a pimp, you're just a blip. Not even a flick on my bick. Ho, you was regular. That line deaded ya. Took a whole beauty line to build character. Ho, you's a celebrity. Who's heard of ya? Anyway, I got so much stuff going on in this thing here, and it's like I'm going to perfect this and I'm going to come back with it because it's like, bam. Let me tell you this. Since y'all my name ring like a tattoo, I ain't never need none of them trap dudes. You running up on me with cat bull, I will slap you. Picture this. Bitch, you're checking my neck and my wrist. You should be happy that I just hold, just go fix that shit that's on your lip. You're not a pimp, you're just a blip. Not even go and flick my bick. Ho, you was regular. That line deaded you. Took a whole beauty line to build character. Use a celebrity. Ho, who's a warrior? Ho, who's a warrior? Yeah. Ho, who's a warrior? Yay. Ho, who's a warrior? Yeah. Ho, who's a warrior? All right, so that's like some of my little rap. I'm actually keeping a lot of the lyrics because the lyrics is out. That the lyrics go crazy. I don't know if I rap it myself or I just let somebody else have it, have a go at it. But yeah, it gets a little, it gets a little trippy over here because when you're a writer, you can't just write one thing. You have to write all things and figure out what the filter is. And as a writer, I do not place myself in the box. Like I'm country, urban. I'm just the mix up that you want to fix up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just a little girl. I'm just a big pup. You hear my little bark? I think DMX would be proud of me. With my dog's at. Okay? Yeah, so like I told you, I woke up on this swag, on this Cisco swag, and it's like, you know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So, on to the good things. Yes, I'll be writing in my book, and yes, I'm so girly. Like, I'm so girly, just like a dude. Dude, right? But on to the cards. And I did make that lamb last night, and I post it? I don't know if I posted it or not. It was so good. It was lamb and spinach, rice, and all of the veggies that you needed to get you through. Let me tell you something about Mr. Alex. Alex went from eating with a fork to asking for a spoon to eating with his fingers, and then he came back for a whole nother plate. And it hit different when you see your child eat seconds. Not no grown man, but your child. Because he didn't really like it. And he wasn't starving either because he had already had some food. When he got the smelling that food, he put everything that he even put his blueberries and stuff to the side. He was like, yeah, mommy about to hit me with the yeah. And he tore it up. Even the meat. And he's not a big meat eater. So when he eats the meat that's on the plate and he eats it in its entirety, you did a good thing because texture is big for him. And those lamb chops was jamming last night. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna post them after I get off of here. Cause he gonna sleep real good. Cause all that braiding last night, I was supposed to just be putting in maybe 6 braids. I was thinking 6, 8 at the most. Why that boy got like 100 braids? I got the part in. And them lines was looking so nice and clean. And I was just looking at all that scalp. And I was like, yeah, this braid, baby, it's neat. And next thing you know, that boy ended up with 50 lamb braids. All praise due to Most High that I can do it. And he could sit through it because we sat there really comfortable. He was very quiet. He had his... Let me do my YouTube promotion. He had his YouTube kids on because his YouTube kids keeps him busy and educated. And it actually helps him with writing, learning, and coordination. He's really getting better at the coordination. Thanks. Shout out to myself, YouTube, and the spare time we spend in between nurturing each other's mind. Because he did go outside and get grounded. Like, my baby loved to go outside. He went outside in the backyard yesterday, closed the door, told me I couldn't come out there. And he went and spent his little zen time by himself. And you know what? I ain't even mad at him because I was cooking anyway yesterday. So I was happy. I was happy. But I know once I said, Alex, you ready to eat? He came right back in here. I'm trying to tell you. You would have thought he was coming in from the railroad the way he came in and shut that door. y'all. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, baby. I don't know none of the finger signs. My fingers gonna be, I'm gonna get all right as I start throwing them ding dings up. I know this one. Yeah, that way. Yeah. So I'm shuffling these cards and they flicking out and I'm putting them back because I want to make sure. I want to make sure they do it with a statement. So I'm put it in my hands. This is the deck. This is the gold foil deck. This is what a lot of the characters look like. I have not drawn anything. This was on the bottom of the deck. I don't know if this is significant to anyone. If it is, figure it out yourself. This is the A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 8 swords. This is 8 of swords. But this was on the bottom of my deck. And I don't know what that means for anybody. If it resonates with you, figure it out. But that was on it. Okay. Okay. The strength came out. And it came out in the upright. We feeling strong. I got on my red. You feel me? I'm on my DMX. You feel me? I don't know what DMX sign was, but I'm sure it was something powerful. And then I said Nicki Minaj, and she's a Sagittarius, and I do have some of them placements in my chart. And that's the archer. They shoot true. They shoot true, and they supposed to shoot true. It depends on if you're in the north or south node. But that's a Sagittarius. And you know, I love me some Nicki, right? But she have her moments where I be like, okay, babes, I'm gonna talk to you later, all right? I'm a head out. And I love me some Nicki. I do. And Cardi is a Libra. And what we all three have in common is island water. We all got that island running through us. And that's me, Nicki, and Cardi. And Cardi is a Libra. And she have her moments too, but her moments is a lot less, I guess. I don't know, because I don't be with none of them. And the thing about all three of us is you gotta get to know us because people want to show you what they want to show you. They're not gonna tell you, you know, the things that they can't benefit from. You gotta, woo. The lovers popped out with that last card that was in reverse. And that's the 10 of Pentacles. That's in reverse. And then the lovers came out. That's big Gemini energy. So what did we talk about just now? We talked about Sagittarius. We talked about Gemini. And we talked about Libra. Then we talked about Gemini. Sagittarius, Libra, and Gemini. Those signs are significant right now in this reading. I don't know, because I be channeling stuff. What is Young M.A.? I do not know what Young M.A. is. I guess she could show up as duality since I don't know what her sign is. She duality because she a girl with a dude spirit. Like she got the masculine spirit. But she's still Young M.A. If you know what I'm saying. You feel me? So, yeah. So I guess she has duality. She has her own sense of duality because everybody got their own percentages of what. That's just like when you do the ancestry.com, you have percentages. It doesn't make you all of one thing. It makes you a percentage of many things. And these things can exist at the same time. Look in the mirror. You're a compilation of a lot of things. See, now I'm getting all sciencey on you. I was supposed to stay gangster. I'm not supposed to be going into science, but it's something that I've always inherently loved. A lot of people, if they'll tell you, before I even turned the age of 12, I had officially taken apart my easy bake oven, most of the phones in the house. I used to take apart modems and switchboards and soldering and hold up. I'm doing that science thing again. I used to do that because I was very, very interested in the intricates, the insides of things. And I guess that translated to my adulthood, but it translated in such a different way. Oh, correlation is everything. All right, so I'm still shuffling these cards because I'm still trying to get three more, and I'm trying to make sure that it's exactly what it needs to be out of my hand instead of what, I don't know. I just want it to pop out naturally, organically, as opposed to being forced and manipulated and maneuvered and oh, this turned over in the deck. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm still waiting for the other ones. Oops, shit. Excuse my language. Oopsie. Two more popped out. The eight. No, the Seven of Swords. Hold on. It's the gold foil that's got me my eyes like this because I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at. Okay, it's the Six of Swords. That popped out in the upright. And the Three of Pentacles. Looks like some people going before somebody. I'm not sure if that they're going for judgment or counsel or whatever. Oh, shoot. We've got a seventh card, and I did not see that pop out. It's in a reverse. It is the Four. The Four of Wands in reverse. So we've got seven cards. Usually six is my fix, but for some reason seven. So this is the third time seven has come out. Third. Three times. Three in the seven. Seven being 21. Three times seven came out, and seven being 21 and 21 being 3. You see where that went at? 21 is 3. So we went back to 3, even though we had 3 sevens. It's 3. So I don't know who that's significant for. I had 3 sevens in the last. I had a 777. I had sevens in the last few readings. 3 times 7 is 21. That breaks down to a 3. Don't know if that's your life path number. Third time's a charm. You did something 3 times and maybe you shouldn't have. Also, what's interesting about me is, this is one rare thing about me. I'm going to tell you this one fact. I'm a trine sign. And if nobody knows what that means, is I have all the placements. I have all 3 placements in my chart of one particular element. And for other people or other signs that don't have this particular rarity, particularly my haters, I know I make a uterus hurt. It makes your uterus hurt. Why I am this way, I have no idea. My uterus hurts maybe once a month, like normal people. So get over it. All right, strength card. Let's go to the cards. Thank you. It's pretty warm right now, but I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good because it's keeping me from getting a head cold. The weather is changing so much, and it's good to wear a hat right after you get out of the shower anyway during this change of weather time, because I don't need that. I have not started doing personal readings, but you're welcome to stay on, and if any of this resonates with you, much love to you, Gonzo. Oh, that was one of my favorite characters on the Muppets. Ah! Oh, Callie, I'll let y'all know on my live when I'm taking that trip, because I do have a certain kind of love for California. California knows how to party. California knows how to party. I miss DJ Quick. Like, there were so many things growing up that wowed me. And it wasn't the things that everybody else thought wowed me. It just wasn't. Okay, so we've got the strength card. Let's get into it, because me and Gonzo going to take over this whole thing and be like talking about a whole bunch of stuff y'all ain't with. And that is okay. Strength, power, energy, action, courage, magnanimity. Reversed abuse. We're not even gonna talk about reverse because we ain't in the reverse. Strength, I got the power. You've got the power. Hey, and Knight of Cups. Let's do this. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Cups, Cups. Where is the cups? Where is it? The cups? Is it the Kudakite? Oh yeah, don't mind me. I think I have the gift of tongues, so pardon me. Hola, buenos días. ¿Cómo está usted? Muy bien. The knight is representative of someone who is in tune with his emotions. He will listen to his heart, regardless of if it's logical or not. But we have it in reverse. This is supposed to be someone who is not in tune with their emotion and will not listen to their heart, regardless if it's logical or not. So we've got the knight in reverse. We don't know about this story here, so I'm just going to read the definitions and come out with this story. We've got the strength, that is the ambition, that is resilience, that is going forward. We've got this knight who's a representative, who's someone. So this is an emotionless knight that's actually just going to go forward with ego. I can tell you how that can do good for you and that can go bad for you. Usted is formal. Habla es picante. Es picante español. Habla español. Picante. It's a little bit of Spanish. I know enough to make sure you're not going to lead me down a dark alley. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it being. Okay? Being. All right. So this is a very confident knight that's going to go forward with strength. Regardless, he's going to push through and he's going to make logical decisions because he's making a head over heart decision. So he's got to be confident in this decision. So now we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We're going to keep going until we get off this thingamajiggy-diggy here. All right, so we're looking for the pentacles. Where's the pentacles? God darn it. The 10 symbolizes a successful completion of a journey. The accumulated wealth can be enjoyed with the entire family. This is in reversed. So this is not a successful journey, and the accumulated will not be enjoyed by the entire family. We're going to keep reading because this is taking a turn. All right, and then we've got the 6 of Swords. The 6 is a symbol of transition. It encourages reflection on past turmoil, letting go of it, and moving towards a new future. So it's not all bad as long as the person making the logical decision with strength knows that something can't be done, might have to turn back, might have to abort mission. Okay, so we've got Gemini, the lovers. I don't know. The lovers automatically makes me say Gemini because that's what the Gemini represents, the lovers. It's in any zodiac and any card and any tarot. You're going to find that the lovers is the energy that's mostly represented by the Gemini. And I'm just going to read from the lovers just real quick to make sure that we're staying objective and not subjective. All right, we're going to read from the book. Come on, where is the page? Now, see, the book be playing with me because the stuff be right there all the time. All right. Attraction, love, beauty, rituals. Oh, beauty, trials, overcome, reversed, failure, foolish designs. Okay, this is in the upright. So this is attraction, love, beauty, and trials, and overcome. So might have to overcome some things. Now we're going to get to the 3 of Pentacles. And then we can wrap this story in a big, pretty bow the way everybody likes it. Because everybody likes everything put away. Neat. Right? Andres Escobar. I love Andreas Escobar. Me amo es bonita. I like the way I say your name because it helps me pronunciate. Ah. 3. The 4 is a sign of conversation. It indicates substantial material possession and may reveal protective tendencies. So this lover is overcoming the protection of material. So I look, this is all piecing. So let me piece it together. All right, so we've got the strength here with this ego, this person having resilience to go forward and make a logical head over heart decision about not actually getting to these pentacles in the time or the way in which they wanted to do it. We have someone trying to overcome the fact that they may not be getting this substantial abundance. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Wands in reverse. So let's see. Well, I got to get back to you, my friend, because this is business. No harm done. What? What am I seeing? What? All right. What? All right. It's time to celebrate with your closest acquaintance. It is a good time to pause and relax. This is in a reverse, which means this is not a time. You're going to ask a question. Why are you here? Flo Millie style. If my belief is so strong, why do you believe you should be here? Asking me that dumb question. Anywho, 4 in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse means it's time to celebrate. So it means it's not time to celebrate. And I think maybe do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. And here we go. So the fact that I am so loved this morning makes me feel wonderful. Anywho, it's awesome. So whoever this is, my message must be pissing off the minions because they're doing a lot and they're up so early in the morning. I'm so blessed to know that you got up and you took the time out to be here with me. I look, I am a nerd at heart. Anybody tells you anything else, they're just a hater in the corner observing from the wrong angle, and they need a better lens or they need some better friends. Because I see visions. I see visions of me not giving a darn about what nobody else got to say because they've already tried me, honey. I'm tried and I'm true and I'm here, okay? There's nothing keeping me from going forward. And there are books, there are also psychologists to help you understand why you need so much attention from somebody who's not paying you none. And yeah, it's like that. It is like that. Because I'm a girly girl and this is what I do. I'm allowed to be me regardless of what you can type and how fast you can type it. And I'm very, very sure you're probably using a microphone or something or whatever. But you're not going to do it. Not this morning because I am in my bliss. I am going to have coffee this morning. A little bit. And I'm going to exercise. I'm definitely going to exercise. I've been doing very good on my yoga poses. And I think it's when I came out of my yoga poses when I was like, let me hurry up and go right because this rap is getting written, okay? And I think it's going to be ratchet. I think it's going to have a lot of cursing in it. And I'm proud of myself because sometimes I do need to curse. I do. And sometimes knowledge can be a curse because people want to pick you apart and they have to understand their accountability in the picking of the apart because a lot of the answers can be found without all that external conversation. And if I'm not in a conversational group with like-minded people that I know, I am not about to let a entitled stranger question me to death, especially when they've done nothing to earn my response. Have a good morning.